Oh, baby! The bed is now made. The most important part of the day, minus breakfast. I make my bed in the morning, every morning, without fail. A lot of you will be like, well, you should always allow at least 60 to 90 minutes before you make your bed for the air to disperse, all the farty party air, and the bed bugs to be lit up by the morning sunshine. But I live in the UK. We don't get morning sunshine in the winter, the majority of the season. It's fucking dull as shit out there. It's raining. There's many clouds in the sky. In fact, the sky is now clouds. Excuse me, I'm very chesty at the minute. Now we're going to have some breakfast. I literally have about 40 minutes before I have to leave for work. I've been sorting the absolute life out of this place, and now when I get back from work, the gym, because I believe I am starting my deload today, I'll come back to a very clean and tidy place, and there's nothing more like it. And that is why you should clean and tidy your place before you leave the place. And you should always tidy on the go. It's nice to come back to a place that is clean and tidy, but it teaches you discipline. It teaches you to get up and go straight to your duties, your tasks. If you build up discipline, then not only do you build up discipline to sort your fucking place out, you lazy git, but you also build up discipline in the gym and outside of gym. Every part of your life you build up discipline in. So if you keep grinding these very tedious tasks and you keep disciplining yourself, then you'll be disciplined in every area of your life. You just need to transfer that discipline to other areas of your life. That's how I found it anyway. The more I discipline myself by doing these small tasks of which most of you will probably not do because you're lazy, right? You're a dosser. You're a bum dosser. Call me Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Tyson Fury. Anyway, enough of that. Enough shadow boxing. Straight to brekkie before I'm late for work. Because I'm a very social. So we got the Super Nutritious milk on deck, the Weetabix, the protein Weetabix, and some breakfast juice. I've also got my filtered water that I need to fill up. All of this together, plus the minus, divide, plus the honey, the 100 MGO, which stands for massive gyno operation. If you've had gyno in your life, the cure to gyno is here. No, that is not true medical advice. That is not factual. Do not follow that medical advice. It does not mean that if you ingest one of these on a daily basis, including the plastic bottle, that you're going to get rid of your gyno. Just, I don't know, go to a doctor, see a gynecologist. That's probably your best bet. Anyway, yes, this is all in total about 800 calories. That doesn't include the juice. I'm actually going to revamp my breakfast because this is ultra processed, right? As much as we love the Weetabix, especially the protein variation, it's not good for you in the long term. And I've been eating this for about a month now. And 5 biscuits has a ton of fibre in it. So as soon as I've eaten that, a good 10 minutes later, I'm on the shitter. The shitter's through the wall. I'll show you. The shitter. But yeah, so I'm going to revamp my breakfast. I'm going to find something that's quick, easy, efficient and effective. Most likely like homemade bread. I'm going to make my own bread. I'm going to smash the fuck out of some avocados, spread that all over my homemade bread. You know, I can home make the bread on the weekend and preserve it in the freezer. Although saying that, then I'd have to wait for it to defrost. Maybe I'll make a couple of loaves. I'll make a couple of loaves, put one in the freezer, so when I've eaten one, I can then go for the one in the freezer, leave it defrost. I don't know if you're allowed to defrost it. I'm sure you guys and girls will correct me on that one. And then whilst that one is there, I can also make another one. You know, you get it, the endless cycle of bread. I'll probably make sourdough bread. Anyway, this is my breakfast. I've got to hurry up and gulp this down. Slap it down like a seagull. And then Oh my god, my chesty cough is horrible. I need to get some more of this down me, I think. Some lemon, some lime. Absolutely flood my body full of vitamin C, because that chesty cough is quite annoying, to be quite frank. It's getting on my fucking nerves, mate. I'm getting angry. But you can see me right now. I can't flip the camera. And then I'm going to have a quick shower, get dressed, and then fuck off to work. And hopefully, after this clip, you will see me busting some fucking work in the gym. Back at Pure Gym for the mid shifts. I still haven't found it in me to get up really early on the mid shifts and go to Bodyworks in Dill. The gym with the calibrated weight plates, the specialised barbells, the metal dumbbells, and the old school machines. That's the one I'm talking about. Instead, we are in Pure Gym. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to get banned again. Anyway, I've worked up to 200 kilos. I did that for a triple. I was supposed to back off with 183 kilos, very specific, I know. Let's just say 180 kilos, but I'm going 170 kilos because I am incredibly fatigued. I really do feel like I should have pushed it further forward, starting the program. I should have probably started it on Monday and given myself at least 4 or 5 days to recover from the SBD max out. Because my lower back is suffering. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a week and then I'm going to take 3 days off. Anyway, let's bust out this set of 5 of 170 kilos and then move on down to 150 kilos to do 2 sets of 5 of that. Everything about that set felt janky. Let's move on down to 150 kilos to do 2 sets of 5 reps with. Such a measly weight. The mice of the rodent world. Today's performance is absolutely shocking, but to be expected. So I'm not going to threat on this. Maybe instead of taking 3-4 days off, what I'll do is I'll simply just space the workouts out a bit more. So I'll go every other day for the next 2 weeks, as opposed to going 2 on, 1 off, 3 on, 2 off. I don't know. I've never really experienced this sort of fatigue before. I didn't experience this sort of fatigue when I did the power building program. But me running half a fucking powerlifting program has given me twice the amount of fatigue, which means I've definitely expended my level of fatigue and I need to find a solution before I end up injuring myself, basically. So I tried the grip where I wrap my fingers over as well as my thumb. I'm going to go back to doing full grip and see the difference between the both. Okay, so that was the last set of the day, but the best set of the day. Whatever. Unsurprisingly, it's my posterior chain that has taken the brunt of the squat, bench and deadlift max out. That was pretty damn obvious to me. I'm really not surprised by that. because my bench feels pretty damn good. I've just worked up to 115 kilos for a set of 6. Now I'm going to do 3 sets of 100 kilos for 8 repetitions. Light work, nothing but a baby's rattle, a baby toy. You pick it up, you shake it effortlessly. Remember when I said I'm going to do explosive concentrics with a pause and then slow eccentrics? Yeah, we're still keeping to that. I've got to hurry things up. It's just past 10 PM. That is a diabolical time to train. I should have been in bed by now. Oh, I got a cramp. Oh, good Lord. Oh, may the Lord grant me strength for these last 2 reps. Oh my God. That makes 25 kilos. Feel a lot heavier than it actually is. But my legs, this is the second set, are already demolished. One more set of this, and then I'm going to move on to some hammer curls. Moving on to some dumbbell hammer curls. I'm going to do this for 3 sets of 10 reps. I've already done 1 set. You're probably asking, why do you keep doing 1 set and then showing us the second set? Or not even the 3rd set? Well, I've decided that on the mid shifts, because I am very short for time, until I... what's the word? What am I looking for? Get myself into gear. Not actually on gear, right? But get myself into gear, not the gear that you're thinking about, as in, like, you know, from neutral to gear 1 to gear 2, all the way up to gear 6. Not that anyone really uses gear 6. Only those who are incredibly disciplined use gear 6 for maximum fuel efficiency, for that optimal amount of fuel spendage. They want that that PB MPG, miles per gallon, mpg. Anyway, yeah, so 22 kilos. I was using 20 last week, so I thought it's only fair. Fair? It just makes sense to use 22 kilos, and then next week I'll probably use the 25s, because I won't be at this gym. I'll be at Bodyworks, and they have 25s, not these weird 22, 4, 6, 8, fucking 10. They actually do the 2.5, 5. Blah, you get the point. Anyway, let's just get straight to it, shall we? I'm also obsessed with Rammstein at the minute. Ah, yeah. Whew. Okay. Oh, what a tasty pump I've got in my forearm, and a mild curry level of taste in my bicep. Obviously I'm doing this for explosive forearm power, like I said, explosive concentric with a pause and then a controlled eccentric. I'm so fascinated to see what this will do overall, body composition wise, and how it translates to the squat, bench and deadlift. I'm really enjoying this explosive concept with a pause and then the slow eccentric. I think I've found my new style of training. So hold on a sec, let me just stop the musical instruments for a moment so we can actually have a clear thought go through my mind without it being manipulated by the great Rammstein. It'd most likely come out a bit more angry, I suppose, a bit more aggressive, a bit more shouty. Everyone would look at me like, what the hell? I mean, they do anyway. Moving on to some face pulls, my favourite rear delt exercise because I just like it. I'm not going to go into some sort of science-based evidence bullshit. I'm just going to say I really like this for my rear delts. It seemed to work really well. So this is what I do for my rear delts. I've done the old chest-supported rear delt flies. I've shown you that several times, and yes, that's good. But there's just something about face pulls that hits differently. Anyway, 32 kilos on the machine. As for the core work, I was going to show it today, but I'm really running short for time. In fact, that short that I'm going to go to fucking McDonald's and get myself a burger. It's fucking 10:30. I need to be in bed. I need to be relaxing, chilling, you know, watching some Greg Doucette. So I can, I don't know, what did he say? Doucette? No, Greg my freaking Doucette. Oh yeah. So I can Greg my freaking Doucette, or now I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do my own one. Coach Eugene Tao made a good one. I'm pricing my freaking Ryan right now. If the rope isn't hitting you in the face and causing you mild pain, then you're not doing it right. Okay. Beautifully done. And that is the end of today's session. I'm going to bring out this video tomorrow because it's so late. I'll edit it tomorrow. And then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to also squeeze out whatever core work I come into the gym and do. So this, I think every other day for the next week or so is a good idea, just to manage my fatigue, keep the volume lower, the intensity slightly lower, whilst following the program, of course, just a minute adjustment so I can ease myself into the program as opposed to make my fatigue levels worse. So by the time it's the 4th or 5th week, I'm already too fatigued, so I'd have to take a deload then, which is a lot earlier than I want to take a deload. I want to take a deload at least week 5. I'm kind of annoyed with myself because obviously I started this lovely consistent streak of powerlifting videos and the layout was looking perfect, and then I just fucking ruin it. But it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter, because we're doing it now, and that's what counts. Try and try again. Anyway, that is enough rambling for today. I'm going to get myself a fucking triple cheeseburger with a fucking McFlurry, and I'm going to jump over the barrier into McDonald's and say, if you don't give me spare bits, then not only will I eat the McFlurry, but I'll eat the staff as well.